Hi guys, welcome to Code Artisan Lab. This is our 8th video for patient record application, and in this video we will see how to send email in Django. And in our previous video we have seen that how to delete data from database. Now in this video we will learn about sending email. So let's do this. So the first thing what we will do, we will change the link. So I have opened this application and my server is running in the console, and let's add the patient. So I have created like John Doe and John at gmail.com, and the mobile number will be something and address is something, and the next visit date will be 15/12/2020. Okay, let's say 2012. So submit this. So we have submitted this data. Here you can see the message data has been added. Now what we need to do, we will remind this patient for the next visit date. So we will learn how to do this in Django. So first thing, we will open the Django documentation. So here we have Django documentation. Like we need to send email. We will see. So we will open this link, send email. So this is the functionality we need to sending the email. And what we will do here, you can also this is for the testing use. You can also in your production, but you need to change the SMTP. You need to change the SMTP host and all the things. You can change this. Django provides us the uh, addition that we can change the host, port, user, password, and all the things that you require to send the email. And in this video we will check on the console. So we will, when user send this email, then we will show the message here in the console that what we receive in the email. So let's do this functionality. So we will open the views.py file, and here we will receive this Django core mail from we will import this send email from the core. And now what we will do, in the home page we will change this form. So here we will change the form, change this, not change this form, we will add this form actually. So method equal to post, and we will create the action like send email, and I am sending email to this patient. Okay, so we will get the email ID from the patient ID. So, and here we will add the CSRF token, because without CSRF token you can't submit the form. And similarly we will create the input button, input type submit, and here we will add the class button primary, okay, primary, and margin top from 2, and the value will be remind. Okay, now let's go to the home page and refresh this page. So this is the remind button. Okay, now when we click on this, it will go to the send email URL. So we need to create this URL, and we will also create the corresponding view functionality for this. So send email, and the patient ID will be int, and here we will change send email, and this will be in the name send email. Okay, now let's go to the view, and here we will create the functionality. Create command send email. I am uploading all the code on GitHub, so you can check that github.com/codeartisanlab. I have given the link in the description also, so that you can check and download the source code. Okay, so this is the delete. Okay, so this will be delete patient. Now what we will do, definition send email, and we are getting the request, and we are getting the ID from the request, and here we will get the patient detail from this ID. So patient dot objects dot get, and the id will be id. So we have a patient data. Now what we will do here, we will copy this functionality. I will copy this functionality, and here we will copy this, paste this, and we will change the required things. So what we will change, so next visit, next visit, next visit reminder, and the message will be your next visit is on. So your next visit is on. So what we will do, we will get the patient dot next visit date. Okay, so this will this should be string, so that we will add a string here. Okay, and now we are sending the email from admin, some example, and we are sending the email to patient dot email. Okay, so uh, this is the functionality to sending the email. Now one thing more we need to change, we need to change the setting, we need to change the email backend setting, we need to change the we need to create this constant, that what backend we are using. So this will be the code for the, so you need to define this email backend functionality when you are sending the email in the project level setting file. Okay, so now we have done to sending the email. Let's check out this. So refresh this page. So we are not getting any error, so all things working fine. Now click on the remind, and this is it is saying that did not respond an http object. So what we will do here, we will return from redirect, we will return redirect, and we will add a message, we will add a message, redirect on home, and we will add a message, mail has been sent. So mail has been sent. Okay, and a home page, we will show the messages like we are showing in the add patient and all the things. We will copy this message and paste in the paste after the this link. Okay, so now let's check this again. So remind, so mail has been sent. So now let's check this in console. So your next visit is on 2012. This is the message that we want to send on the email, because we are using a console, so that it is showing the message in the console. So this is the whole functionality, this is the whole scenario, that how we can send the email in Django. So I hope you have learned lots of things. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching this video. And if you are sending the email via Django, then please read this documentation. Okay, and again, thanks for watching this video. And please, if you have not subscribed this channel, then please subscribe and like this video, share this video as much as you can. Thanks, thank you.